everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will answer question from Islamic religious education lessons. For number one, my answer is jihad is an Arabic word from the root jihada. It literally means to struggle or strive. Jihad is struggling or striving in the way or sake of Allah. Jihad takes a very important status in the doctrine of Islam and is one of the basic duties of every Muslim. And the question number two, of course, suicide bombing is not considered jihad because it is a sin in Islam. The Prophet ﷺ once said, "Whoever intentionally swears falsely by a religion other than Islam, then he is what he has said." For example, if he say, "If such thing is not true that I am a Jew," he is really a Jew. And whoever commits suicide with piece of iron will be punished with the same piece of iron in the hellfire. And for number three, number one, jihad heart or soul. Jihad of heart or soul in Arabic, jihad bin nafs al qalbu. This is referred to as the greater jihad or al-jihad al-akbar. It is one's inner struggle for good against evil, different from the whisper of the devil. Two, jihad tongue, jihad with the tongue, jihad with the tongue, Arabic, jihad will oral, it defends Islam and spread Islam will lectures, speech and scientific debates. This often overlaps with da'wah, invasion to Islam or spreading the message of Islam. 3. Jihad with the pen or knowledge. Jihad with the pen or knowledge in Arabic, jihad bil kalam or ilm. This form of jihad involves Islamic scientific research in aiding the spread and defense of Islam, and publish written article or on clearing misunderstanding and correcting lies against Islam. For example, of such jihad includes the research and discovery of scientific evidence, literary marvels, and mathematical marvels of the Quran. For jihad with the hand, in Arabic, jihad bil yad. This is an act of jihad rather than word in certain areas. It overlaps with zakat or charity and hajj or pilgrimage. Some examples include giving alms to the poor and needy, performing hajj or umrah, helping those in need, saving people's lives, etc. 5. Jihad by the sword. In Arabic, jihad bis saif. In contrary to jihad of the heart or soul, this form of jihad is referred as the lesser jihad, al-jihad al-asghar. Sometimes it is necessary to undertake jihad by the sword. This would include usage of arsenals and engaging in a combat. There are only two situations where jihad by the sword is allowed to be undertaken. One, for self-defense, for when someone attacks you when your nation has been attacked. Engaging into combat due to self-defense. 2. Fighting against with evil and unjust. It is also a sin if a Muslim sees unjust been done, capable of stopping it, yet not doing anything about it. And answer number 4, because this process involves allowing Islam to change one's soul to achieve internal peace and abandon hatred and anger. And question number 5, first, the means and objectives must be clear and noble. Second, war battle is only allowed with the fighting troop, not the civilian population. Third, the war must be stopped when the opposing party has surrendered and choose peace. Fourth, protect prisoners of war and treat them humanely. Fifth, protect the environment, among others, by not killing animals for no reason, burning trees, damaging plants, polluting water and wells, and damaging houses or buildings. 6. To protect the religious freedom right of the clergy and priests by not injuring them. And the answer number 6. There are many rules and limitations when engaging in combat under the title of jihad. For example, civilians are not to be harmed, trees are not to be cut down, and asylum should be granted to surrendering enemy soldiers, etc. And the answer number 7. There are 7 types of martyrdom besides those who died in the way of Allah, including those who were killed by the plague, rowing, pleurisy, stomach ailments, fire victims died under building, and women who died during childbirth were martyrs. Al-Mu'atta Malik, Book 16, Hadith 36. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.